All right, so quick tip. Here's how to test the windshield wipers in a 64 C10 if you don't have an engine in it currently. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Nice. All right, so for those of you guys out there that wanna know how to test your windshield wipers, as you can see up under here, what we did is we put the ground on one connection and the hot line on the other connection. We hooked it up to a battery just to test it out. And there you go. Now we know we got working windshield wipers. All right. Yo, what it is, welcome back to the vlog. So today, we're not really doing a whole lot. So today we're doing some miscellaneous things that just need to be done. There's not a, this isn't maybe the most exciting vlog, but it is a bunch of odds and ends that, may give you guys some ideas if you're doing the same thing currently. What we decided to do is we are not going to use the blower motor for the air conditioner and heater. One, I think it's broken. I tried testing it with a battery and it's making a bunch of grinding noises. And two, I don't really imagine that I'm going to need a heater with this truck. I don't see myself going, in the snow, driving around, cruising around in this truck. So if anything, I'll just get an underdash AC after the fact for it. For cosmetic reasons, we went ahead and just bought some new switches for the heater and blower motor panel, just to make it look, a little bit better or more pleasing to the eye, I guess, rather. Also, over the past week, I fixed, at the end of the steering column, there is a ring, and it's where the turn signal is able to go into. Well, this ring is supposed to lock. It's supposed to have a mechanism that allows it to click in to some metal, I guess they're almost like teeth, and I'll show you here in the video, but it allows it to push into the teeth and then turn it to lock it. Well, these little metal brackets that are supposed to lock it in place were broken off by the previous owner, so we had to get a little creative in mounting that ring in order to make it stay flush and not wobble around. That was a little bit of a problem that we had to deal with. Since we decided to ditch the blower motor for the heater, we decided to make some aluminum plates to go up against the firewall for the vent at the top and where it comes into the cab. About the midsection of the firewall, and I'll show you how we did that as well. And I think it turned out pretty good. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much what we're doing for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll some footage. Some footage of us doing all those things, and hopefully it gives you guys some ideas for those of you who are wanting to go the same direction. I don't know if you guys can see it extremely well, but basically these tabs on the inside of the steering wheel that keep this mechanism locked in, two of them are broken off. So what we're doing is we're putting pop rivets in here beside these mechanisms to keep them from wanting to back off. So. All right, guys, so that pretty much does it for us today. I hope that was helpful. In the future, we may decide to go ahead and just get an under-the-dash AC, but for me and our purposes, I don't see using the heater very often, if at all. So I just don't think that it's really necessarily worth the time and trouble to go through and clean it up, fix it up, or have to go track down parts when you're probably not going to use it anyway. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you guys, and if you have any questions or concerns in reference to how we did anything in the video, feel free to leave a comment. And remember, if you like what you're seeing so far, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.